Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to pop down a card for the day for you and for us. A little bit earlier today than normal, but I thought I'd give it a try at a different time of day and see what the energy's like. Okay, so let me just have a quick shuffle and see what we've got going on today with the Faulkner deck and see what our card for the day is. Okay, so card for the day is the King of Pentacles. So I don't know if you can see that very well from where I am here at the moment. Yeah, this is the King of Pentacles. There we go. The King of Pentacles is it's one of the people cards. So in a reading, you'd be talking, it would be quite likely to be a man, and because it's king, and it would be quite likely to be an earth sign gentleman. So either a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn. And these people are kind of really hard working, but they've kind of made it, you know, they work really hard, they get to where they want to get to, they're very reliable, they're very solid in their energy, they're very grounded. So in terms of a card for the day, rather than talking about a specific person, we're looking at an energy. So the energy would be to be very grounded, be very reliable, work very hard, but you're successful. That's the most important thing, is the Pentacles cards, as you know, if you've listened to my stuff before, or if you've done some work with tarot, Pentacles cards often talk about you know, practical stuff, things like money, all of that kind of abundance and material goods, you know, a nice car, a nice house, a nice TV, nice holidays, all of that kind of stuff. So it is quite material, but it's, you know, it's something that has been worked for. It's something that you have had to toil to get to where you've got to. But once you've got there, and the King of Pentacles has got there, it's a really nice lifestyle that he's got. Okay, so when you're looking at the energy, you're looking at that. You're looking at, if I put the effort in today, then I will get the rewards. I will reap the rewards of my day. So it's Monday, and you know, we're all back to work, or some of us work all the time, but you know, most people, I guess, these days are still working Monday to Friday. So Monday is, you know, first day back, and this card is saying if you put your mind to it and you work hard, you can get what you would like to get from today. It's quite a rewarding day, so you can expect to be rewarded for all of your hard work today. So I'm just going to have a little shuffle with these Mystic Shaman oracle cards that we've been working with, and see what we've got going on with them, see if we've got an energy that we can work with for today. If you like these cards, these are by Colette Baron-Reids, and she has her own YouTube channel. And I'll put a link to her channel up in the description when I put this up on YouTube, so that you can have a look. She does a weekly spread with these cards, which I always watch. She's kind of taken over from Doreen Virtue for me, really. I used to really enjoy Doreen's Angel Cards Week thing that she used to do, but she's kind of stepped away from that now and started doing sort of religious teachings and stuff, which really doesn't, you know, it's fine for her. I'm sure that she is finding that really good in her life, but it's not really my bag, to be honest. So I've kind of stepped away from that. I use her cards still. I still use all of the angel cards and things, because I think they're still very valid. They certainly are to me, and they work for my clients as well, so that's the important thing. So I kind of was hoping that somebody would start putting up something that is, you know, similar to that. And Colette Baron-Reids might well have been doing this while Doreen was still working on that sort of stuff, but I was watching Doreen's stuff, so I didn't get to see Colette's. But I've I've gone over to Colette Baron-Reids weekly tarot, weekly oracle, and she's really good, actually, really good, really positive. It's all not about predicting for her. It's all about kind of working with an energy, which is what I like, really. I do a little bit of prediction because that is what people want. But I kind of always temper it with, this is what you create for yourself. These are possibilities that we can show you in a prediction, in a predictive message. It's not all set in stone because you have your own input to make and you can change things up. So let me just put down this Mystic Shaman card, and it's the circle. Okay, so let me read you what she says about the circle. As I said, these cards are still very new to me, so I'm still using the, I'm hoping you can see that okay, because the light's a bit weird in here. I'll move the camera around a bit. So yeah, the cards are still very new to me, and she's still saying to, you know, use the book because it's important what's been written about these cards. So the essence of this card is all things have a beginning, a middle and an end, and this is the nature of life, the seed, the flower and the fruit, all of human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. So it's a little bit like the World card in terms of its essence. You know, it's that kind of completion, the whole circle. You know, the circle is a really interesting symbol. And I'm kind of doing I'm starting a symbolism course soon, which is all about working with that. And I work a lot with that sort of stuff because when I'm doing my counselling, I work with a lot of Carl Jung's teaching. He uses a lot of that sort of stuff. So it's really important to me when I'm looking in the cards to look for the symbols. And the circle is a symbol of like completion. That's why we have wedding rings. The ring is about that eternal thing. We have an eternity ring. But all circles are kind of eternal. There's no break in them. You know, it goes from the beginning to the middle to the end, and we start again, and it goes on. So the invitation here is saying you've finished the cycle. There is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationship, it's time to honour what has been and find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time for you to reap your harvest, which is exactly what that King of Pentacles says. You know, he has made it. You know, he's got there. Completion, it's time for celebration. It's the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. So it's, you know, the tarot's very similar when we have the World. We talk to that completion of a cycle. And now a lot of people will start to freak out. Oh God, I don't want my relationship to end. It does not necessarily mean that. It might just be that the current form of that relationship, if it's not working and it's not healthy, has to end so that a better way of looking at it, a better energy can come in. You know, many times in relationships, we have to finish it in one way and be ready to kind of start it again in a different way, you know, with different energy to it. Sometimes we need to refresh what we're doing. So we've got the King of Pentacles. He has kind of made it, you know, he is celebrating, and the circle is saying that we have finished with one thing and we are ready to start again with something new. So, you know, it could be anything for you. It could be relationships, could be a job, it could be just a general way of being. It could be a bit of enlightenment that has come in, and all of a sudden you're like, oh God, yeah, of course, I don't want to do it that way anymore. I want to do it this way. So be open to that, but also be aware that you can reap the rewards of your work now. And, you know, that it is important to acknowledge that you have worked hard and you have achieved something. Really interesting cards for today. Hope you enjoyed them. I'll pop this up on my YouTube channel. I will put a link to Colette's stuff there as well, so you can have a look at that. In the meantime, have a really good day, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye for now.